Hello and welcome back to Cilicast, a podcast session from chili sauce to our sauces.
Woo!
You know sauces, you are?
Huh?
You know sauces?
Oh, I know a lot of sauces.
Wow. So right now I'm calling our viewers and our followers as sauces lah. In case if you don't know, Ain and Uihua lah, because they already know. Yeah, sauces. You agree with that, Uihua?
Yes, I very agree.
Agree, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to explain this to every new episode and every new guest lah.
Yes, we need to do until we don't get only 1K views.
In this episode, we have Ain.
Oh, the girl who always do anime content.
The girl,
Anime.
That's his joke lah. I just steal for a while.
the girl just got famous right now.
Nowadays, she go all the anime event. Just now she say, wow, people already ask, oh, you the girl that do anime content, right?
Got fans in the comments some more, I see.
And then there is this guy who have done content
For years.
For years, but nobody asked him.
No one noticed me. What a
Soon,
sad
soon,
life.
soon.
Soon, inshallah.
But I have to say it's better than me lah. I'm like the Stephen Chow DIY version lah.
Shopee.
But it's
Shopee.
okay lah. You got notice.
Yeah,
People
for-
notice you lah. But you know. But yeah, I still being positive that people soon will notice me lah. Soon. Maybe 5 more years.
Next month rezeki kahwin.
If I'm yelah, masa bila dah kahwin, orang nak sondol kan. And our next guest is D.
Hello.
And Uihua.
Hello.
My lovely Davi boss. I heard there's increment next month.
Next year.
We just passed Raya Aidilfitri, and we still in Raya season lah, because Raya Aidilfitri sebulan kan. So on our first topic, we're gonna talk about Raya Aidilfitri. Do you guys have any weird moments, funny moments, unforgettable moments during Raya Aidilfitri? I know you guys don't celebrate, but if you guys went
I
to
celebrate.
any
I
open,
celebrate.
open house,
As long as cuti, we all celebrate.
well, you celebrate where? Balik kampung also ah?
I got no kampung but then I celebrate lah.
Oh.
Actually, don't have weird, but I think the good experience that I have is that sebab opposite of my house is masjid lah, is mosque.
Yeah.
And also they always like ajak all the people. They don't care lah, you're Melayu ke Cina ke India ke Iban ke, from where you are, right? They will send invitation like a invitation, like a printed one, to everyone's house. So they will ajak people to go not to say berbuka, open house lah.
At the masjid lah.
At the masjid. So as a kid growing up in Malaysia, I really appreciate that, because sometimes I wonder how other worship place look like lah, like a tokong or whatever, right? I mean, of course with tokong I have been to tokong, but mosque I quite scared lah when I was small, because you guys have to like cuci tangan kaki semua macam bersih-bersih, got like a way to wash your hand and stuff kan. So I scared I will make dirt on the place when I was kid lah. So but then when they invite, I go in and I was like, say, wow, this is how a mosque look like. Got carpet, everything. So I think I think if all the mosques do that, right, maybe the next generation will understand every religion better lah.
Very nice, Adi. But even though you clean all that part, you still dirty inside.
Ya lah, that one cannot cuci that one ambil huduk also tak boleh cuci.
So which means every year Raya you akan you still gonna eat like on first day Raya tu you dah makan rendang gitu, but they send that already lah.
They usually don't do on first day Raya. They do like 7 day or something like that.
People already dah balik rumah kampung lah.
Yes.
How about you?
I got 2.
Yes.
One was from very long ago, so maybe I'll start with that one first lah. Okay. This was
very long ago. You
Very
guys must
long ago.
understand.
it was so long ago. The internet was not invented yet.
Or maybe instead of saying a very long time ago, we can say that when your hair was black.
My hair has not been black since I was 13. Okay.
Oh my
But
god.
this happened before I was 13.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I was 7 or 8. My neighbor, who was also my classmate, they had like a Raya open house, and I got invited lah. So I only knew as much that when you go to someone's open house or Raya, you must bring something lah, just to be nice lah,
Okay.
right? So I looked around in my house. I saw one unopened box of the biscuit tambun. Biscuit tambun.
The
round flicky one, right? So I just took that one and I brought to the house lah. So I stayed for a while. Then after that, I came home, and then my mom asked like, hey, what happened to the biscuit tambun? I said, oh, I gave it over to my friend. Then my mom ran across to the house to ask for it back because it's tak halal.
I knew it. I was like, wait, that's tak halal.
But I was 7 or 8 lah. So
Yeah,
to me, it's like that was the day that I learned that lard is actually pork fat.
So bila when your mom go back to that house, is it dah makan ke belum?
Nasib baik belum.
Okay.
So
nobody
just
ate
put there, nobody ate it yet lah.
Okay.
So during that time, I think people gonna be like open house and eat non-halal food, non-halal kuih.
He changed the whole place.
From a halal place, open house raya for a non-halal place. Wow, you're gonna get rest lah, you are.
You know, but I learned something very important that day.
Well,
Lard is tak halal.
but wait, at that time, you aware what is halal and not halal is lah.
I knew what is halal and what is non-halal.
Oh, you just don't
But-
know that the biscuit is non-halal.
I didn't know that lard is pork fat.
Oh.
To me, you know, it's like you know, when you're a kid, lard is lard lah. You see it in the thing, and then you just let lah. As long as it tastes nice lah.
kid mah. Can lah.
kid
I
lah.
think if I were there and I saw you as a kid, then I was okay lah, kid lah, makan lah.
Yeah.
Just one time. Another one?
Yeah. Okay, the other one actually was this past Raya.
Okay.
I went to visit my friend, and the family is at Perkampungan Felda.
Okay.
So first time in my life, I've been, I was going to a Felda area.
Oh, first time.
First time. I've never been to a Felda area, so I guess maybe growing up in PJ, KL, like that, right? So to me, Felda is something like like the kampung that you will see when you drive along the trunk road lah. You know, and then I mean it's actually really really nice. Like it is very colorful, very clean, beautiful. The people are friendly, and I'm like, wow, I want to retire here lah.
You know why
But-
people are friendly? I mean, you
Yeah.
Felda, right?
Yeah, I felt
Oh,
that.
here's a Felda. Pahang.
Yeah, Pahang.
Pahang also.
Which one? Because this one also Pahang.
Yeah, he also went Pahang.
That one is Felda at Rao area.
Raup lah.
You?
Gambang.
Oh, Gambang. Felda
So-
Gambang.
Yeah. So I also found out that they have like an internal Felda competition to see which settlement is the prettiest one also.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, wow.
Like that lah.
Kampung also have, right? Kampung also usually will have kan rumah yang macam hiasan, the best hiasan
My
lah.
house also got bertanding.
But lose, right? I know. Lose,
The
right?
result not being announced yet, but
Wah, lama ah, lama. Wah.
Sebulan mah, raya sebulan.
Wah, raya sebulan. So sebulan have to keep your
but
house.
my mom, she said she's confident.
Oh, your mom. Oh, okay. Nanti dah keluar result, beritahu eh.
If you win, you got what?
Hmm?
If you win, you got what?
Huh?
You will get what if you win?
I think got 1,000.
Wow.
Wah,
1,000.
But I think more important is the bragging rights. You can say, we are the best Felda.
Wah. After this, when your parents want to go to masjid, then you can say, I menang tahun ni. I menang tahun ni.
Pemenang rumah tercantik tengah datang.
Oh, tu dia,
Pemenang
oi.
tu dia.
But you just said that people from Felda are what nice, friendly.
Yeah, very friendly.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
We got two people in our office. Two people like very friendly, right?
Yep.
From Felda, right? Very
Yeah.
friendly, right?
Very friendly, very,
Yeah.
very friendly.
Very friendly.
Similar, what do you say, experience. When I go, I also been to Felda first time when I was studying lah. I went for the Gasing Bangka.
Yes.
I went to do a documentary there lah. I swear the people are like, I mean any part of Malaysia are welcoming lah, but they are extra welcoming.
Kan?
Doesn't matter you Melayu ke Cina ke India ke, tak kisah, but they are very very welcoming. And literally whichever house we go, right, even for 10 minutes the makcik already sediakan all the makanan.
Wow.
Like for majlis, I was like, I felt like bad lah because at the time I was student, I never bring anything also like what you did when you were a kid.
At least you didn't bring them biscuit tambun.
So I didn't bring anything, but then they like, wow, tepu-tepu makan. Wow, even you lepak there like 5 minutes, you want to interview the pakcik ya. The makcik already buat teh-o, kuih. Kuih not like 3 jenis, like 5-6 jenis.
So from 15 minute session gonna be like 1 hour lebih lah.
So you
Because
sit
need to
there
do
like
that.
bora-bora lepak like that. But like what Uihua say lah, after being there, I actually don't mind retiring at Felda punya housing area lah.
Oh, actually mine also, right? First time I had sata.
Sata.
Sata. I don't think it's from Pahang. I think it's from Terengganu. It's the one with the fish that he reads already together with the coconut and all that. It's like a triangle.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Ya,
Got-
orang Pahang tapi tak tahu orang Celup
Got lada inside. Got chili. Is it?
Chili got lada. I don't know, but I know sedap lah.
Yeah, lada and chili is same.
No, lada is pepper. Chili is chili.
In Felda is the same.
Don't pressure fellow people lah.
Okay. Sorry. I have to say before this, when they asked me if I had tried Sata, I thought they were talking about the hard disk.
Oh, okay, Sata.
Sata.
Okay. That's a different one. How about you, Ain? Do you have any moment during Raya that you want to talk about?
I don't have weird experience,
Okay.
but every Raya, right? Every year of Raya, I always like being in charge for photography for my family, right? And then, my phone always be the target for photography.
Is it
section,
because you're
and
the
then-
only one in your family using iPhone?
No, everyone using iPhone.
Oh, but then why your phone?
And then for one day, right, I will have like 500 photos
that's a lot.
in my phone, but the most sikit gambar in that phone is
It's you.
Nobody
My
take your photo lah. Like they
Yeah.
asked to take, ambil kakak, ambil makcik. But then
Yeah.
you nobody take.
always like that. And then I was like, okay. And then at the end of the day, my gambar only 10.
Yeah, at the end of the day when you want to post on Instagram, you say, I have no picture. But talking about weird Raya moment, I have one actually. I don't know if it's a deja vu thingy or what lah, because every first Raya we're gonna like gathering, eat together, and the susunan of duduk which is we follow the order lah, like first
Elders to the
yeah,
elders.
1, 2, 3 this and that. So I always sit opposite with that one makcik. So on the second year that I noticed this thing, I said during that time I said that makcik tu mesti dia nak tumpahkan air. Then it happened. The air tertumpah. So I was like, I just not lah. I just predict lah. She will tumpahkan air. she tumpahkan air. And then I just remember that macam tahun lepas ada jadi je kan. So and then it's not that I wait for next year, but next year it happened again. So it happened like 3 years straight.
So basically what you predict happens lah.
Yeah.
So can you like predict like I get a raise like 10k terus?
Wow.
I got more important one. Can you randomly give me 4 numbers from 0 to 9?
Yeah, just to take car registration. Nak apply dekat JPJ je.
4 numbers only.
I take my car number lah. 5321 lah.
5321 lah. Okay.
But
532 2 besar 2 kecil. Okay.
Apa 2 besar 2 kecil?
No, 2
10 lah, 10.
big number plate.
Yeah.
okay, so like that I'll be waiting this Saturday to get the amount lah.
Wow, somebody have been doing their research.
I also didn't know it's Saturday. I don't know how he knows it's
Somebody is
Saturday.
doing
I
research.
just said I just predict I just predict.
Oh, predict.
But that the third year is the last year lah. Like I predict and then it happened, and then I think for the fourth year I don't expect anything. It didn't happen lah. Because at the third year I be like I shocked a lot. I'm like, why is it happen again? I don't know if it's deja vu or really happened, but it's really weird lah for me. It happened like 3 years straight.
But before that, is the makcik like really old?
During that year, it happened like long time ago actually. But I think during that time, I think she's like 40 something.
Oh,
40
okay
plus
lah. Because I was expecting like very old guys, so sometimes they find it hard to carry something heavy.
Yeah, but actually, air tertumpah when she want to angkat to go to dapur. It happened like that. I don't know why it happened like that, but it's really weird lah.
Maybe you got psychic powers lah, like ESPN.
Sports.
Yes, EA Sport. But right now, I don't expect anything, and I think none of that happened.
So have you ever tell your family members? about
Nah, this is the first time I tell people lah. Yeah, you guys are quite lucky lah actually to know my psychic
Our
power.
sources are very
Our
lucky.
sources are lucky to know my psychic power also.
The last one I want to add for the Raya one lah. This one not a weird one, but this one more like muka tak kenal malu punya experience. So that time after so long, I got invited for open house lah. My dad's friend lah, he's a police, so he invited us for open house. So we just jalan kaki go to his house lah. So my brother love lemang lah. For me, I love rendang lah. Okay, so when we go right, we were waiting for the food. I mean, I was a kid lah, so I was scolding the person who was eating previously because that family eating so long, right? I was a kid. Okay. So I was like, "Oi, lama je dorang tu makan ni. Aku nak makan." Like that in my heart. So after that, the family chow already, then they say, okay, you boleh pergi makan. So we also went lah. I don't know what is it, but you know, like there's like a stick in between, and then got like 3 plates. Malay always serve in that one. Usually they put kuih.
The tray.
Usually they put kuih, but what do you call that?
I think I just call it tray lah. Bekas kuih lah selalunya I panggil itu.
Oh, bekas kuih, all don't know lah. Put the social loaf. Okay, never mind. So that tray was quite big lah. It was for like a meal or whatever lah. So they put rendang in all the layers, top layer, middle and bottom lah. All the plates lah. Got rendang lah, okay? Because it's quite big lah. So me and my dad went there, and then it have been like so long we never eat rendang. No, I love rendang. So the first one we clear lah. First one, me, my dad, my brother eat, okay lah. Then I say, Dad, I want more. Then I say, okay lah, take lah. Then my dad just took a bit lah. My brother, he was happy with his lemang, he was carrying on. I finished the second one. And then I go for the third one. My brother asked me, wait, you tak malu ke habiskan semua rendang?
Tak lah marah orang.
I literally, but I was so excited. I was eating the rendang kan. Then I literally look at it, right? They really have like less rendang, But I dah makan banyak dah. Maksud tu ada lah kecil sangat. Maksud tu I standard 3 or something like that lah. Then I dah makan banyak. Lepas tu I straight macam muka malu gila kan. The rendang still in my plate a bit. I want to eat also I malu. Then my dad said, okay lah, okay, just finish it lah. Then the uncle lah, the police, my father's friend, he said, tak apa, jangan malu-malu. You already notice lah. You already notice this boy dah malu makan banyak. So he said, tak apa, makan. But it was like, I don't want to go back to that situation again.
Okay, makcik, this is the boy. This is the boy. Ask him the rendang.
Yeah, the rendang bandit.
And another one, I ever cried because I don't get my duit raya.
You cry because you never get duit raya. This when?
How old are you at the time?
Last year.
Last year.
Last year, oh my god. Aduh.
Tak dapat langsung.
I was like pergi salam-salam dengan my family kan, and then everyone receive duit raya from usually the oldest one we call Wan, right? Nenek or Wan. And then all her cucu got duit raya, and when it's my turn, she's not giving. And I was like,
maybe because you were working that time, no?
Not yet. I just done my intern.
Oh, maybe I think makcik thought that she's working, so she don't need money.
And then I was like, oh my god. Oh, I dah tak dapat duit raya.
You cried in front of her.
No. And then I still tahan, and then I go outside, I cried.
Now I know why M. Nasir do the song Satu Hari. No, the other song Bila Tiba Hari Raya. Bukan. M. Nasir yang tu kan. Satu Hari ya.
This year dapat this year?
This year tak dapat.
Tak dapat juga.
Yeah.
Tapi tak nangis this year tak nangis.
This year I just letak harapan like 1% only, and then bila I tak dapat,
Okay lah.
I understand.
But you know what is better? I know that one person wasn't Uihua, but Uihua give you duit raya.
Wow.
I gave twice, okay.
Yeah. Thanks you.
One is company one, the other one is the random touch and go one.
Yeah, so here I just want to make note that old people are good people.
Someone is not getting an increment for 5 years.
I'm gonna get more.
But I love mentality like old people's yang like belum kahwin, not married yet, so you can get duit raya. But some of the Malays, they like dah kerja je tak boleh dapat duit raya dah. Like kita yang dah kerja ni like need to pay a lot of commitment, more than students, more than budak-budak.
But there's a trick mah. Every raya you resign. And then you
After Raya you come back.
after Raya you apply balik.
I can do you a favor lah. Before Raya, every time I fire you, hire you back again.
Yeah, you back.
And then you said lah to your family, I got fired, and then they will
And
pity you
then
and then they
they
give you money.
Okay, nice idea.
Do it next year. Yeah, you are.
Your CV going to be very interesting
Sekilah.
lah. Chili sauce.
And then bila interview orang tanya, why you got fired? Oh, Raya.
Raya. I got busy with Raya.
So yeah, next year I will never get my duit raya also.
Yeah, congrats.
Actually, I think in that sense, maybe right, the Chinese rules for ang pao is a bit more straightforward.
Why?
How?
Huh? Oh, the one's very very straightforward one. It's like, if you are not married, you will get ang pao. If you are married, you give ang pao.
Give ampao. But it doesn't matter if you work or.
I'm this old already, I still get ang pao
Wow,
because I'm not married.
that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. But malu a bit lah because
So you need to is it you ask or they just give?
No, they just give lah. So I mean, I think generally considered quite rude to ask for ang pao. So you just like, let's say you go visit house or whatever, right? You just sit around, makan kueh, maybe play cards, not gambling, play cards until somebody will come out and give you the ang pao lah.
So basically you lepak there until the old people notice you and give ampao, then you terus cabut lah.
So
More or less.
which means if there's a married couple that younger than you, they will give ampao to you.
They bagi ang pao lah. So that's the rule lah. And that's what's been happening to me now lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my cousins who are younger than I am, married already, got kids already, they have to give me ang pao.
Bro, here's someone.
Thank you.
But the amount, it doesn't matter what amount, right? Just give lah kan.
Actually,
Okay.
theoretically doesn't matter because it's dari hati kan.
Yeah.
But then go home already, it's like, hey, how much they give? 50 ringgit lah. Oh, yeah, we give 20 ringgit. Okay, next year we give 50. Or sometimes it's like, ayo, this fella give 10. I give the kid 50. Okay.
Wow,
Then
Uncle
next year-
Chan give me 50. Wow, Uncle Lock give me 100.
So got compare a bit lah, but
Oh.
sometimes you just forget who give what lah.
Yeah. But usually for Chinese ampao, they just I mean the sample is different, right? Sample design different, right?
Money packet.
But
Yeah.
usually red lah kan,
But
because
usually-
red for
red lah.
prosperity. Right?
No other colour lah. Because Duit Raya Aidilfitri punya sample, like there's a lot of design, a lot of colours.
Oh, I thought mainly green no.
But right now no lah.
Right now no lah. Right now colourful already lah, like Deepavali like that lah Raya.
Yeah, I don't know if probably got Duit Raya or not.
God.
Yeah, I think last time was always red and gold lah. If anything, it's gold lah. But now I have seen more adventurous designs lah. I think not sponsored, but then Nando's, I think this year they gave one that is pineapple shaped one.
Oh, because if there's for example like your kids and then you get a lot of ampao and then all the red one, then I got confused lah. Ni siapa?
Oh,
But Chinese people remember one.
Oh.
I mean, about money, Chinese people never forget. man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you give 3 of the same ampao, you can roughly guess who gave what one.
Talking about Raya, and yeah, I Malay, I know like we every first Raya, like we ate like rendang, we ate like ketupat, lemang, this and that. We have like, and then we solat Raya, we have like our ritual, our foods. How about you guys punya Raya? Raya Cina, Raya Deepavali. How's the ritual? Apa dia punya like the food? Apa you buat pagi-pagi Raya tu you buat apa? This and that. Tell me.
Elders first.
No lah, most beautiful first lah. So for Chinese New Year, right?
Wow.
I think it depends a lot from family to family. But usually for the main dinner lah, the first night one, right?
First night songs.
The Chinese New Year dinner lah.
Makan besar lah, makan besar.
The reunion dinner lah, makan besar.
Actually, sorry to cut you off, but what actually makan besar called in Mandarin? Because we always call it makan besar kan.
makan besar.
Like even Indians say like, oh, my neighbor is Chinese, so we always say, auntie tak pergi makan besar. But what actually makan besar is in Mandarin?
I'm a banana, I don't know. I know.
Converse.
Okay, basically, I don't really follow a lot of these things. So if they tell me, okay, tonight we're going to makan, then I go makan lah. I know it's that day.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so it depends on family to family. But for the most part, you will have that one big fish. Then you will have the chicken. Must be a big
It's
fish.
always the fish.
Always
right?
yeah. Chinese one must have fish one. Like don't
kind
care
of
lah.
fish, What kind of fish?
I think it depends. So sometimes they got the what's it called? The
Siakap
pomfret pomfret. Or then there's another one, the big long one.
Okay.
that
Big
you-
long
fish,
one.
right? Fish,
Ah,
right?
big long fish.
Big long
Ah,
fish,
big long
right?
fish.
Big long fish.
The one that you dip in sauce one.
The one that you eat lah kan?
Yeah. The one that you eat lah. You eat the head first.
Okay. Continue with the ritual. Okay.
So then you got the chicken, and then after that it depends lah. So like my family, they will, because it's also Penang Peranakan, right? So they will have like the what's the thing called? It's the paiti, but it's the stuff in the paiti. I cannot remember what it's called. It's the one. It's like shredded turnip. With what do you call that? The dried shrimp and all that lah.
But basically it's a Peranakan punya meal, is it?
I think it's mostly Peranakan based lah.
Okay.
Then apa lagi ya? Then there's the black sauce meat. And then abalone lah.
Basically, it's like to catch up lah with your relative and family lah, right? Or is
The
there any
idea is to catch up, but the immediate family lah. So it'll be like our family and then with my uncle and all that. But it also depends lah whether it's the father's side or the mother's side lah. Because usually the two sides don't makan together one. At least not in my family lah.
But during Raya Cina, you guys celebrated like the morning of the first Raya or the night before or the first night?
So
First night juga
I think I got this wrong, but I think it's the night before, and then after the next day is the lunch makan. So that's the Chinese New Year day itself lah. So you usually makan the night before.
Because for Raya Aidilfitri, like on the night we just prepare for the food for the next morning. For next morning we salam, we maaf, and then later we eat lah, so like that lah. Dan baru bagi Raya. Raya pun bagi masa the lunch lah.
During the lunch lah.
Okay.
How about you, Di? Raya di Bali?
For Deepavali, okay. Deepavali usually like we already know lah because it's fixed kan. Every year it's like fixed date lah kan. So we kind of know when it's gonna fall. So we just usually prepare. But to be honest, I don't do much in the preparation. My dad is the one that usually do. So basically what we buy is that sweets, of course. You want what color sweets? You just say. Orange to black, white to black, everything can find. Okay, so my dad will buy that, and then flowers lah. Flowers is very very important lah for Indians kan. So we buy that, and then actually Indian have this thing where every Deepavali, right? We not to say if can, but it's best if you do any Deepavali kueh at your house by yourself. Yourself lah. Like they say it's like nicer when you do that lah. Not everything also you buy lah. Like you buy is okay, but at least do one at your house. Something like that. So my house usually do muruku lah. Okay, my house usually do muruku, and then so we do that everything, and then the following day morning, supposedly should wake up early. But I go work lah, so a bit late lah.
Right.
So, wow, you work on Bali
I can hard working.
But as far as I remember, you took 1 week AL lah.
So coming back to that, so after that, the Deepavali morning itself lah kan. Deepavali morning itself, we bangun, we use minyak to mandi, and then after that we pray lah. The prayers is like we do prayers at our altar room lah kan, at our prayer room, and then that's where you get blessing from your elderly lah, grandparents or parents, right? Basically what we do is that, I don't know you guys are aware of this or not, but Indians always touch the feet one, right?
Yeah.
We take blessing and touch the feet of the elders, right? So I usually do that with my father and mother, and then followed by my brother, sister, everyone. And then after that, pretty much it's just eat dosai, the breakfast. We eat that, and then we go to anybody's open house lah, because usually they're going to be few, so you need to like basically pick whose house you're going to go, right? So you go there, you do the same thing, you eat You do the same thing. You
You
eat.
go at the house, you go there, you eat.
Eat if nice. If the food is nice, you say nice. If the food is not nice, also you
Also
say
say
nice.
nice.
Okay, and then repeat that to another person's house, and then night you go back to your house, and then you lepa. That's it. Actually, but also one more thing. I don't do that, but mostly people go to temple. After they see up prayers at their house, they will go temple. They will go temple, they pray there, and then only they go anywhere they want to go. And then wajib is all the house blast the music.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, not a wajib, but it's just that recently a lot of people youngster want to hear music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they usually will put up music lah.
Yeah, but I think it's a Indian stuff lah.
Yes,
To put the music out loud lah.
Maria sikit lah.
Yeah,
It's a-
Maria sikit.
Yeah, it's an Indian thing lah. I can say lah.
That explains him playing music at work.
Fun fact, I never play music.
Yeah, no.
Never actually.
I never play music at my work, but I'm very good at music choice.
Okay.
I'm trying to make bad accusations towards him so I don't give him increment. I have a question though.
Yeah.
Is there any difference between going to like a regular, like a smaller temple, or like going to say Batu Caves?
Okay, that's a good question. We Indian, just like Chinese people, got a lot of gods, right? So it actually depends on which god that family usually prays to. But that doesn't mean like you don't pray to that god, you don't go to that temple. No such thing like that. It's just that which god you pray to the most, then you can go to their temple lah. So for example, let's say that family usually they pray to Lord Murugan mostly, right? The big statue at the Batu Cave, right? So they can go to the temple, but the other Murugan temple also they can go like that. So we don't really fix like a temple lah. And then it's just somebody's house is big, somebody's house is small. Yeah, there's just like that.
Right.
Yep.
But wherever you go, the pahala is the same lah.
But Indian always say this lah, the best temple is your home lah. And because you know why they say that? Because your mom and dad is the god in the house. See, I'm a good kid,
Very good kid. Actually, I have a question. I forgot what question is that. Oh yeah, Deepavali don't have duit raya.
So Deepavali, as far as I know, it's not religion stuff. It's more of like things that we just pick up, like in this modern days lah. Because usually I don't know about Chinese and also Malay, but asalnya Indians there, as far as I'm aware, there's no mention of like previously also people give money and all that, but just that recently we do that. So. But for us, how we usually do it is that it's ultimately depend on individuals. But usually there's no much things of like if you get married then only you can give, or if you don't marry no need to give like that. Yeah, there's no much things like that. If you have money you can just give lah. So, but usually like people who get married and the older ones, right? They see like kids and all that. Of course they give money lah. Yeah, and also. My sister also got give me money lah actually. My sister also got
Very good sister.
Yeah. Either that or D is like a kid lah.
I don't remember me giving. I think I got also, but not to my family lah. With like my cousin sister or someone who's like very young, right? And I give them something also lah. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, this question is for both of you. Like I said, like Raya Aidilfitri is like 1 month, right? So how about Raya Cina? Is it 1 month also you guys celebrated it?
Well, we only got cuti 1 day, but besides that, actually for Indians, as much as I know, our Deepavali is actually just 1 day lah. Just 1 day only.
So which means like the next weekend you guys dah tak pergi open house or lain?
Actually got lah, because like I said just now, right, we got a lot of invitation for open house kan. So 1 day is impossible for us to finish it lah. So yes, as much as I'm aware, the official Deepavali day is just 1 day lah. But we would love to have 2 off days lah, because the day before you need to prepare already, and then the day after, what do you call that? the day after Deepavali also, like there are other relative, like you need to go and visit and stuff. So I think 2 days will be just nice lah.
But I think it's not company fault. I think it's like it's in the calendar kuda, right? It's just show 1 day. It's a government fault, right?
Huh?
It's a government fault. Right?
I mean, whoever came up with the holiday designation is their fault
It's
lah.
their
Nothing
fault,
to do with the company lah. Actually.
Yeah.
So you have to be ashamed lah.
Huh? No lah. That one anyway not my problem. So it's HR problem, not me.
How about Raya Cina?
Raya Cina is actually there is a period, but like I say, I don't really follow it. I just ikut only lah. So I think it's 2 weeks or 1 month, something like that one. So there is the Chinese New Year day itself. Then after that, there is another day that is the kind of like the end of that lah. Yeah. Then in the middle or at the end, I can't remember. There's also the Hokkien New Year.
So over the weekend, you guys also went to open house also lah.
So the ampao you a few weeks after Chinese New Year, so you can still get one.
Okay.
Okay, so talking about Raya Cina, Raya Bali, and talking about Uihua being Chinese but banana, what is it like to be a banana?
What's it like to be a banana? PJKL is not too bad lah. In terms of day-to-day life, if I cannot English, I can be M. But if you go to certain places like, let's say Penang or even Ipoh, where my parents are from, a bit susah lah. Actually, because I cannot speak Mandarin in particular, right? I spent 3 weeks in China.
Okay.
And for that 3 weeks, right, I ate nothing but beef lamian.
What is that?
It's beef noodles.
Oh.
Because I didn't know how to read the thing, and then in China a lot of the menu they don't have pictures.
Okay.
So I just would go up there, Nuro lamian, 一个谢谢.
So it's like a set script for you to
Set
order
script,
lah. What is it? You know?
Nuro lamian, and then
一个
谢谢.
Every time you
Every day for 3 weeks.
Huh?
Every day for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Wow.
Because a lot of the shops there, it's quite staple lah. So anywhere you go, there's a very high chance you get lamian. And then sometimes they will go like, oh no lamian, and I'll be like,
you
I think,
sis
I go like,
sis.
可以 something else will come out.
So dekat China tu you never try to speak in English ke apa ke? Never lah. Never try.
Depends on area lah. So certain parts of Shanghai can, but then the further you go out, really cannot already lah.
You mean dia lebih perkampungan, dia lebih Cina lah.
Yeah lah. So in fact, the first trip that I went there, I was very confused, I was like, every time I walk into the shops, right, they wish me good morning. Like
Even at night,
even at night, I walk in, right, and then they'll go like, they'll say something like, they say like morning, and then I'm like, morning, and I'll be like, why are they all wishing me good morning?
Morning have another reason.
No, they are saying something like Guan Ming something. It means
Morning.
welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
So I'm like,
And then yeah, morning.
so they are probably going like, why is this?
Why this
fella
fella say morning? But I say welcome at night.
So basically you thought they are wrong, but they might think like, wow, this guy is so stupid. Malam also say morning.
Yeah, because in my head, right, because you know the whole English thing, right? Like they would just randomly use English to make it sound more impressive. So I thought they taught the workers there to just randomly say some English word like good morning.
Oh, I understand.
But for them, you were the joke
Yes,
lah.
that was the joke. I am sorry, China.
What is the most like memorable banana moment you ever experienced, ever faced?
I just mentioned 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is not. So this one was my previous job, right? I was doing sales, and a lot of my clients were in Johor, where they either speak Mandarin or they speak Hokkien. Mandarin I totally cannot. My Hokkien is a different kind of Hokkien than the Johor Hokkien. It's the northern Hokkien. Okay. So it's very champo with BM one. Then, so when I go there, right, I found that a lot of the times I would just like make random words and then use like hand signal to talk to them.
And you survived at this job for how long?
Actually, I was at the job for about 5 years.
Wow, 5 years just.
Yeah. Then Then I took a pay cut and came to chili sauce.
Wow, what a good person.
Wait, you took a pay cut and come to CilisosMY because you were a banana or some other things?
No lah, I wanted to write lah.
Oh,
I came in as a writer because
I wanted to say when he asked what is it like to be a banana, I wanted to say you need to take a pay cut.
you need to peel off the skin.
Okay. What's the second one?
The rest is just like randomly kena scolding lah. I've been scolded a few times by the people at the coffee shop before.
For not knowing.
For not knowing.
Wah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you cannot speak Mandarin.
Because I cannot speak Mandarin, and then my Cantonese is also a bit
Mix.
koyak lah. So basically, like especially you go to those like coffee shop where they're very busy, and then there's all the old uncle or old auntie making one, right? Sure kena scolding one.
Wah, kena marah free ya.
Like that, strict. Chinese people are very strict. At what age you realize that you are a banana?
What age I realized? From young.
Yeah.
So it was very weird because when I was growing up, right, I could actually speak a bit of Mandarin and Hokkien. And then after that, at about 3 or 4, my mom started to teach me English, right? Then it's macam like the brain not enough memory, right? So uploaded the English, then have to delete the other two language.
Not enough storage lah.
But do you think that the newer generation of Chinese people are being more banana, or like they just normal like Chinese speak Mandarin, this and that?
Actually, right, I feel like there are less bananas nowadays.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like there are less,
Oh.
I don't have any proof, but macam like whenever I meet younger people, right, there's a very high chance that they will be able to speak Mandarin.
And English, or just
And
Mandarin?
English. Or if not, maybe more towards Mandarin lah. So like English is more or less like a second language.
I think because their parents come to realize that there's a lot of banana right now, so they teach their children to know more Mandarin and English lah. I think lah.
Yeah, I think maybe also it's to do because like China is a rising economy lah. So being able, I also regret a bit not being able to speak Mandarin, because I could have eaten so much good food in China, but I just don't know how to order.
It's not too late, you still have time.
可以的，我的华语很好。
Maybe next time you go to China, you use the voice translator.
The time when I was there, they didn't have it yet, but I used it in Korea.
Oh, in Korea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can actually it works quite well.
Very nice. I never go outside Malaysia, so never try.
I mean, even if you go China, I think even if you cannot.
I think I can try to Nabihah kot. How about Indian banana?
Indian banana very very big.
Very big ah.
Indian
Very
banana very big.
rare.
There is a very big amount of people. That's what I meant lah. Okay. So there is a very big amount of people who are like that lately.
Indian also called banana or
No, actually we don't call it banana.
Oreo.
The banana we just put at our prayer room.
Okay.
We call it coconut.
Coconut.
Coconut because number one is brown outside, white inside. Wait, correct ah? Coconut, right? I think coconut.
Brown outside, white inside. Yeah.
I think.
Brown and hairy outside.
Yeah. That's what I want to say. So I think I just want to add lah. I think it's because coconut is hairy, right? So brown and hairy outside, white inside. So we call it like coconut lah. But then but a bit reverse from what Uihua say. He said he encountered less banana lately, right? Yes. But then for me, I actually encounter more coconut. More coconut lately.
Cannot speak Tamil at all.
Okay, there's 2 types. There's 3 types actually. Some understand but they cannot speak.
Okay.
Some don't understand, cannot speak. Some can speak, don't want to speak.
Palu ke?
No lah, can speak, don't want to speak. I mean, that's very rare lah, to be honest, very rare lah. But I have encountered a few people like that lah. So,
Sorry. You encounter them and then you try to speak Tamil with them and then they don't want to speak Tamil back.
I speak Tamil, but they still reply me in English.
Okay.
Yeah. And sadly lah kan, I'm not telling all the Indians, but some people thinks that talking Tamil talking Tamil to another person who speak Tamil, right? I don't know why. For example, it's so normal for Chinese to speak Mandarin or anything to another Chinese guy, right? But for Indian, you see, mostly they will speak in English, and I also don't know why. But not everyone lah, but some people. But it's quite how to say, quite. I'm not so happy with it lah. Quite worrying lah, because you should be okay with speaking in
Your
Tamil.
mother tongue, right?
Yeah. So, but to be fair, there are also people who have been labelled as coconut, right? But then they don't happy being one lah. They really regret it lah. But then when you look at their how to call that their background, that not to justify, but then we understand because the parents also like that. So parents also like that, so they also cannot do anything lah. I mean, of course you can go and learn in YouTube and all that, but then when you're young, of course you don't have that mentality to like, oh, I gonna learn my native language at YouTube instead of cartoons, right? So I think that makes sense. But like I say, mostly even though they are coconut, right, they still want to know about like our history and stuff like that lah. So I think a lot of people like that nowadays. But I think whatever it is, we don't make it like a big fuss lah. We accept as long as you are Indian, right? It's fine lah.
Are you calling yourself as a coconut?
No,
You're not coconut.
I speak. So like my close friends always say this, right? They say when you speak English, you are a different person. When you speak Tamil, you are totally a different person. Because I have this thing, right? When I speak Tamil, right, even the English word I will say like in Indian way.
Okay.
And then when I speak like English, very hard for me to straight jump to that Indian mind. So I'm not. But to be honest, I cannot read and write in Tamil.
Oh.
I cannot read and write in Tamil, but I know it's a biggest mistake I've done. But I until now it's like my biggest regret lah. But I have this issue where actually I have problem in language acquisition. So for acquisition, right? Yeah, acquisition. So meaning to say, I only I think I started to speak English when I was 13. Before that, I will run from people. Because I cannot like speak English on serious. Because I really got problem with learning language one. Even BM Bahasa Malaysia, right? I only be able to write when I was in standard 5. Before that, trust me, I cannot write. I cannot write, I cannot read. So that's why I realized actually I got problem in like language acquisition lah. So I tried to learn Tamil, but like I say, right, it will take very very long for me to master the language lah. Yeah. So
How about macam like right now we're talking about like people that can speak their mother tongue but speak in English, right? How about Malay? You guys have encounter like meet people that can speak their mother tongue but can just speak in Malay? Pernah ke?
how's that?
Macam you guys pernah jumpa yang Cina ke, jumpa orang India ke, diorang tak pandai cakap Tamil, tak pandai cakap Cina, tapi pandai cakap bahasa Melayu je.
Banyak.
Banyak. Ada some people I think they at house they speak in BM.
Wow.
Bahasa Indian family, but then they speak in bahasa. But not to say they are very bad in Tamil lah. It's just that they do that. Yeah. And I think it should be normal. We shouldn't be like wow or like I mean of course you wow, but I'm not scolding you because I feel like we shouldn't like wow or whatever because it's like our national language can. So I think it should be normal. Because why like English when an Indian family, right? Okay, for example, this is also my request for all the Indians out there, right? When an Indian family speak in English among them, it's not an issue. But when an Indian family speak Malay among them, sometimes they get criticism like, oh, you're Tamil, you're Indian, but then why you speak in like Malay and all that? I mean, it's also a language, ma. It's actually we should encourage them speaking Malay than English, right? At least Malay is our people's one, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, not for everyone lah, but if you don't feel happy for that, then I think we should start accepting Malay as also as our identity lah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you counted that on your life. In your life.
Yeah, in my life, I counted that a lot. Like when I speak in English before this, when I was doing Tamil content, right? I speak in English, nobody tegur me, man. There's no problem with that. But then when I do it in Malay, people start to say like, you Indians talk in Tamil lah, or Indian you talk in our language, something like that. But not everybody. There's tons of like people out there who actually support, but not all society is perfect lah. There are actually small number of
There will be people who will be like that lah.
Because for me as a Malay that doesn't have a lot of friend yang bukan Melayu, Cina, India. So bila jumpa orang macam tu, I feel happy lah. Wow, there's still people that speak Malay, good Malay lah.
Fluent lah, fluent.
Lah.
So you're welcome.
Okay, this question is for Ain, and Malay got banana?
Yes.
Ada ke?
What do you call? I mean, for Chinese means banana, for Indian coconut, Malay what?
Kalau Malay
Kau
panggil
tepat
apa?
dah. Green outside, white inside.
But honestly,
I like got like
panggil lah.
Panggil lah.
Honestly, I met a first Malay banana is Trina lah. That's the first person I
oh no, that's a Malay TTDI.
yeah lah,
We are not here.
Yeah.
But she can speak good Malay lah kan. I think that's what you call Malay banana lah,
Yeah,
kan,
like
betul tak?
she can speak Malay but not so good. Like her English, like their English is more better lah.
Betul lah. But I don't know what Malay banana call lah. Never heard lah actually.
But generally for Malays is how? Is it like that's fine, or is it like wow like that
For me lah, this is my this is my honest this is my personal
Take
opinion.
lah.
My opinion. Very sad lah to see that kind of people.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's not that I'm being sad to Trina, but whenever I said like Malay things to her, then she in my heart, apa kau ni?
But actually I think to be fair with people who can't speak their native mother tongue, right? I think it's mostly because of the background lah. It's mostly because of the background, or like they grew up in like somewhere like away from like their motherland and stuff like that, right? So but also again, if we want to say like tapi boleh belajar sendiri small time, of course all we want to see is cartoons.
I took Mandarin lessons for 6 years.
Cannot.
Roll ramen.
Yeah.
One how?
I think if you really want to be good, it should be like on daily basis and like
You have to continuously speak one.
sembang dalam rumah in Malay, dalam bahasa native tongue you want to talk lah. And but the question that I ask you like adakah younger people right now being more banana or more Mandarin, like because I think for Malay lah, I saw a lot of family right now like they teach their children more English than Malay lah.
okay.
So that's why I think for Malay right now we're gonna have more Malay banana lah on later.
True.
So
Actually, right, at the place that I stay, right, what I've noticed, quite a few families, the husband and wife, that means the father and the mother, right, they speak to each other in Malay, but they speak to the kids in English, and the kids all speak in English one. Yeah.
I think I mean I've never been a parent before. I don't know how it's gonna feel, but maybe Alif will feel it in just few months' time. That depends on how well he perform. So
on Cilisos, right?
Sometimes you got to perform outside office lah. Okay, so but I think sometimes I feel like parents become scared that their kid cannot be competitive in this like era, right? Like English speaking, fluent and stuff. So they like overdone like in teaching kids, like they overdone so that the kids like terus like forget their native tongue and stuff.
Understand, agree.
But of course I'm not a perfect person to say this, but it's just my opinion.
But I think
I also feel like there's someone on TikTok like like she's her parents is a English teacher. Okay, and then she teach her kids too much English until her kids can reach the Harry Potter accent.
Wow.
Wow.
British
And-
accent. British.
And then, yeah, her kids cannot speak Malay well, like satu like that, like still learning.
You as a Malay, you feel sad about that?
No, because I'm gonna teach the same for my kids.
Oh, you're gonna teach English to your kids also?
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Oh.
my kids Malay banana. Also,
Wait, you plan to do that already?
yeah.
You okay? They don't speak your native lah.
I will teach them, but I want them to better in English more.
Ah, okay.
Would you want to teach them like another secondary language like
Yeah.
Japanese?
Yeah,
or
Japanese.
something? Japanese.
First is English, and second is Japanese, and then
Because
third
you
is
like
Malay.
anime.
How about you guys? Talking about kids, children. How about you guys? You guys want to teach your kids English more or your mother tongue more, bahasa Melayu more? Or how? You guys have a plan about it?
I don't have any immediate plan. This might change further down the line lah, but I feel like for me it's stuck in English already one. Like because even if I send my kids to a Chinese school, right? They come back also there's going to be a communication problem because I'm going to be like 你去 school 很好啊很好
Suddenly you teach so much of Mandarin, then the kid come back and complain to you in Mandarin. We're like, oh, 谢谢, like the what you say in China.
Yeah, it's like the kid will be purposely right asking me like, can I buy a PlayStation? 可以很好可以
I think there's also disadvantage. Suddenly they say, Papa, you're the best father. And then tell the siblings, hey, this Papa, I don't know why we got him as Papa in Mandarin. And then you ask what you were saying, I was saying how good are you.
You're the best papa ever in the world.
But I think maybe have to see how lah because it also depends on
Your partner.
on the
Yeah,
partner.
yeah.
Like the partner is like very gung ho, want to send to Chinese school lah. Then maybe have to fight a bit lah. Actually, that's my parents' fault.
Your parents' fault.
My parents' fault. Oh no,
fault.
they argued. I don't know, heavy discussion or they argued lah when I went to school, right? My mom wanted to send me to a Chinese school. My dad wanted to send me to a Kebangsaan school.
Kebangsaan. Oh, Kebangsaan. Okay.
Yeah, so they argued lah, and then I guess.
I guess your dad won lah.
My dad won lah.
How about you, Day? How about you? You want to keep
Actually my one very fun because my parents actually didn't fought. It's more like I fought with my parents because it's basically like this. My mom is a housewife, my dad is like a banker, right? Last time, so they wanted to send me to Tamil school. I wanted to go to Tamil school. Small age, I was asking for Tamil school actually, because I don't know why I asked for, but I kind of interested in Tamil even when I was small. I really was asking for it, but I won't blame my parents because my dad was working, right? They couldn't find a transportation to send and come back because that time when I was young, right? The Tamil school is very, very far away from my place. So number one is like, even if they can, it costs a lot lah. It costs a lot, the transportation fee. So they can't afford it that time. So yeah, so it's like so let go and then I masuk sekolah kebangsaan. But if you ask me for my kids, when I have kids, of course, like what Uihua say, ultimately you need to set an arrangement with your partner, right? But then I usually go by my identity lah. My identity is actually Malaysian Indian, right? So there should be equal amount of importance for both bahasa kebangsaan and also Tamil. I will tell my kids, yes, you guys, your Tamil is your native language, right? But your identity is Malaysian Indian, right? So there should be importance given to both language lah. So I want them to be better in like both English and also both bahasa and also Tamil, and also equal importance for English as well lah, because they need to be competitive at a international level, right? But I will tell them that bahasa you are learning it because it's the native of where you born, and Tamil you are learning it because it's your mother tongue, and also English you are learning it even though it's a foreign language, right? You are learning it because sometimes you need to speak in their own language to make them understand lah. Yeah. So sometimes even though it's a foreign language, I gonna teach them lah. I gonna make them like not like a not like how to say perfect set, but they should know everything is important lah.
Very nice lah you. Got plan already
Yeah, I think you can be a politician already lah.
Can. Okay, for the next topic is
Undi.
things you guys hate about Malaysian festivities. This topic is suggested by Jake actually, so I just included that. Since we talk about Raya, talk about celebration yesterday, so I think we can include a little bit about festivities that relate a little bit to Raya thingy. For me, things I hate about Malaysian festivities, I don't hate all anything about it. It's just that when it's just my personal opinion lah. It's just when mall make a decoration about the festivities this and that. So I think they should be more equal lah. Like when you want to do Christmas, you make it like very very
huge Christmas tree.
Huge Christmas tree. The bell really big.
Sometimes fall down on your head, you can die one.
Yeah lah. And then that's why I think like you should be more equal and like.
You mean as big as the ball for Christmas? You want the same ketupat lah. You want ketupat so as big as that lah.
Yeah. And earlier lah, because they always put the decoration like a month earlier. So I also want that.
I mean for CMY of course December already. You can see all the tanglong naik already.
This year, the day after Christmas, I happened to be in one of the malls. Right, the Chinese New Year stuff is already up already.
Wow, very fast. So I think it's just that's my personal take, and it's just that one thing lah. And also during festivities kan semua cuti kan. So it's not advisable for you guys to go to Cameron Highland lah.
Why?
Because during that time lah Cameron Highland jam.
Damn jam. Yeah, because my family also all go Cameron. I don't know.
Wah, Raya you all go Cameron lah. Do lemang there.
Second Raya.
Go Cameron.
Yeah, like they first day Raya they makan-makan Raya-Raya, and then the second Raya they go Cameron.
Oh wait, you from Pahang? Oh okay.
Yeah,
I forgot.
because my house very near to Cameron, like 40 minutes.
Oh.
Raya pun jam kat situ.
Jam gila. Damn jam.
Maybe we need to do a study if after Raya, right, suddenly got strawberry shortage in Malaysia. Right?
Wow.
See got correlation or not?
Makes sense, can do that lah.
But talking about the decoration on mall, right, do you realize, like, notice that this Raya on all mall decorations look simple than Christmas and Chinese New Year decorations?
That's what I mean lah actually.
Yeah, it's not not fair.
Maybe they were waiting for the announcement kan, because Raya tak sure kan. So dia nak pasang ketupat tu. Raya ke tak ni? Aku nak pasang ni.
Maybe lah, boleh lah.
Maybe lah.
Buat jaga hati boleh lah.
But I think I understand that, but then at least Raya got ketupat kan. Deepavali got one.
Deepavali got the kolam.
Only got column. Let's say decoration.
But other than that column, apa lagi that you can put on top?
The velaka, I mean the pelita lah. The velaka you can put lah. But then actually for me it's never really an issue, because awkwardly I enjoy Chinese New Year, Raya, and also Christmas punya decoration more lah than Indian. Because if I want Deepavali decoration, the best is my house and my relatives' house.
You want?
Huh?
You ever want?
Oh no, we don't have that thing. We don't have that thing, but I can assure you, if there is a pertandingan rumah siapa cantik Deepavali ini in my lorong, right, I will win. You know why? Because I'm the only Indian house there.
So usually kalau you buat house, the neighborhood akan datang rumah you lah.
Actually, it have been quite a long time we never do open house, but because like we go people's house kan. But I always forgot to say that every perayaan lah, Deepavali, right, we will take one pinggan, one plate, and then we will put all the sweets give to our neighbor. Both side neighbors lah, we will give, and then for that plate for Chinese New Year, the auntie will put stuff on that plate, and then she return back the plate.
Quite cute. So you just keep the plate.
There's like a specific plate at my house there just for that, like to pass around on festival. Yeah.
Very nice. So you guys have any take?
Yeah, actually, since you mentioned the column, right? I think one thing that always annoyed me about it, right, is that they put all the effort into the column, and then they go and barrier it.
Oh, that's because maybe there are
People,
some
they are-
unethical people like the
Yeah.
last time the abang go kacau the column for what?
Yeah
So
lah.
I don't know. maybe they put that for the kids lah.
I think
maybe.
I know there's a reason lah, but I feel it's kind of like, it takes away something from it lah. It's
Yup,
like
yup,
it's
yup.
like they do it. It's like Deepavali.
It's like so nice and then
celebration.
something placed in a place that it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
like
like
that, right?
do
Yeah.
not cross, do
Yeah.
not touch.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
understand.
Betul. I mean like kalau even if you want to take picture from top, it doesn't look nice lah because there's the barrier there.
Understand?
Yeah.
Ain pandai tak bawa column? Tak.
So you guys anything else? If not, we can end the session.
Hate. Thing that I hate.
Yes.
I think just
You hate not getting duit
Every-
raya from?
yeah, that one, yes. And every Raya festive, I think bus ticket bus ticket cepat habis
Tapi the price still the same lah.
Yeah, still the same. Just like I don't know, like this year punya Raya, when I want to buy the ticket online, right, it wasn't available. I don't know why until a week before Raya, and then when I check, it's already full. I don't know how they sell it.
Oh, I think you miss out on the important what is that? A circular that the government give. I think they open for specific day or for the whole Raya. You can only book Raya bus ticket for like that 2 day. That specific 2 day. I think you miss out on that.
I don't know. I
If
think
I'm not mistaken,
yeah.
diorang ada buat
There's
something
notice
like
lah.
that. They got announced lah. They say that if you want to go back on Raya, you wait for this 2 day. We will open the booking. And then you can book terus on that.
So
day.
it's Ain's fault lah.
I mean, maybe the circular wasn't like distribute enough lah.
Not viral enough lah.
Yeah,
To
maybe
Ain to know
maybe
lah.
I'm not sure lah.
Maybe a site like Chili Sauce could have written something about it. posted it
Yeah,
out for
maybe
people to
government
know.
could come to us and then
Yeah.
pay us quite a huge
Yeah.
money to just
Yeah,
put
true,
up the information.
Yeah, especially on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Since Ain's famous already, right?
Ah.
Since Ain's famous,
Yeah.
Actually, I got one more thing lah, which I know none of y'all can relate to.
Okay.
Getting older for perayaan.
Getting older.
Because after a while, so I don't know if it's maybe things outside have also changed, right? Like when I was a kid, right? It's like you have Santa Claus going around giving candy and all that, right? Or like Chinese New Year, you got the Choi San and all that kind of stuff like that, right? But nowadays, right, it's like
I get it.
yeah, you don't see it anymore, and even if you see it, right, it kind of goes like, commercialism.
Or maybe when you grow old, the Santa Claus don't give a damn to you.
Yeah,
He just
that
care
as
for
well.
the kids.
Yeah, as well,
But
lah.
inside your heart, I also want candy.
Yeah, or like like last time as a kid, right? You drive balik kampung, you get stuck in the jam for 4 hours, never mind because you have fun in the car, all that, right? But now you're the one driving.
Yeah. That one can relate lah.
Okay, lah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
lah.
okay. I mean, I'm not that old lah, but
Yeah, can lah. Buat sedap hati can lah.
betul. Terima kasih.
Alright guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks to Ain, D and Uihua. So a little bit announcement.
We're gonna have a new podcast channel called Cilicast. So if you guys follow Chili Sauce, please follow our Cilicast channel also. We're gonna post a few
Other
segments of podcasts. They're gonna be like a girls talk, they're gonna be English one, Malay ones. So if you guys are podcast lovers, you guys can follow that. And if you guys want to watch the full episode, they can go to our YouTube also. We're gonna open a new channel lah, also called Cilicast.
And we're also gonna be on Spotify soon.
Yeah, Spotify, and then they're gonna be reels on, shorts on YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna go famous. Yeah, man.
One day we will be as famous as Ain.
Yes.
Yes, one day.
One day.
One day, this guy after making video for Chili Sauce and Sauce Chili for berapa years?
years and a half.
3 years and half,
Yes
people
and
gonna... Oh, tak apa. Exhausted
Dah lama habis ke baru? Baru ke dah lama?
Oh, baru je. Tak apalah. Even the camera don't let
You have
okay. So one day people gonna ask Alif after he making videos for 3.5 years. 3.5 years, people gonna ask you also when you go out. People gonna ask, abang yang datang dekat chili sauce tu they gonna ask. Don't give up hope.
You buat ni aku bye-bye.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, Alif, for inviting us. Thank you to our boss, our young and handsome boss, and also thank you to Ain. Hope to see you guys soon on our next podcast. And if you guys have suggestion, always feel free to put up a comment, and then we will pick it.
Bye.
Bye. Kerja.